Hey everyone, my name is Kaushal Subedi. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Echowin. Today, I'm excited to show you how quickly you can build an AI agent that can perform real-world workflows for your business using the Echowin platform. So let's dive right in. This is our dashboard. You'll see some quick access links to things like your recent conversations as well as your agents. Let's dive into one of our agents right here. So first, training your agent is relatively easy with Echowin. First, you will configure instructions in plain English. You will literally type in how you want your AI agent to handle the conversation flow. Second, you will add additional knowledge that the AI agent might need to know to answer questions from your customers. So these could be product information, pricing, or anything else. Third, we have a really nice test playground that will help you test and refine your agent before you are ready to launch it. And fourth is launching the agent. So let's dive into each one of these and see how it works. First, there are instructions. So as you can see, it's a document-based editor, and you will be training your AI agent as if you were training a human employee. First, I already have some instructions here. Now, there's no right or wrong way to structure this. It's a free-form document, so just use a structure that works the best for you. I like to separate things out based on some headings. First, greeting. I want the AI agent to greet the callers by saying, "Thank you for calling Crave Theory," which is a fictional restaurant we're using for this example. I'm an intelligent assistant that can answer any questions you may have. How may I help you? You can also add personalization here. So your AI agent has information about caller ID. So you can even start the call by saying, "Hey, John, thank you for calling Crave Theory," if you want. The second part here, instructions and workflows. So I have a few workflows listed down here. If someone asks for address, mention that it's 123 Main Street, Tampa, Florida. Also offer to have that address texted to them. It's as easy as that. Now, once you tell the AI agent to offer to have the address texted to them, you would want to add a tool to make sure that the agent is able to perform that action. So tools allow your AI agents to perform real world actions. We have different tools that help you do things like sending text messages, sending emails, creating CRM notes. We have open-ended integrations with HTTP REST APIs using the webhook tool, where you'll be able to call your backend and gather additional information needed for the conversation. This could be something like if you're a bank, maybe you want your callers to be able to quickly check their bank account balance from the phone. So you can do things like that. We also have Zapier integration, which allows you to communicate to over 8,000 different business applications directly from here. We support scheduling. We have direct integration with Google Calendar as well as Wix Calendar. And you can also transfer calls. So there's a lot of different options. In this case, I've already added the send text message to caller tool, so the agent will be able to send text messages to the callers. Now, when someone wants reservations, this is going to be a little more advanced scenario. First, we want to ask the caller for when they would like the reservation for. Then we would want to know how many people are in their party. If the party size is 5 or less people, then let's just send them a link to our reservation portal and tell them that they can get an instant reservation. If the party size is more than 5 people, we want to gather their name and callback number, and we want to text that information to the manager. Let them know that we will get back to the caller with the reservation confirmation soon. So as you can see, just by describing things in plain English, you can make your AI agent perform any type of workflow you want. That's pretty much how it works. It's as easy as that. You can make this agent as simple or as complex as you want. You can do things like advanced call routing, where you want to ask them if they're an existing customer or not. And if they are an existing customer, maybe we want to transfer them directly to their account representative. But if they're a new customer, we want to send them to sales so that they can properly take care of them. So all of that is possible directly within the platform. You can do things like being able to pre-screen leads by asking them questions and handling different types of responses differently. Our agent is also multilingual, so you'll be able to switch languages on the fly. We support over 30 different languages. So if someone says Spanish or talk to me in Spanish, the agent will quickly switch to Spanish. And as a business owner or operator, you don't have to worry about training the agent in Spanish. You train it once and it works in any language, which is amazing. You can also do things like when someone presses 0, transfer the call, or when someone presses 2, switch the language to Spanish, right? So all of that is possible. Okay, So that's instructions. Let's move on to knowledge base. So knowledge base is where you would add additional information. We have a few different ways to do that. First is Q&A references. Now this is where you can add question answer pairs like this that will be used by the AI agent as needed. We also support adding web pages directly. So if you have a website that contains information that the agent could learn from, you just add it here and your agent will automatically pull the information from the website and learn. Same exact thing with the documents. So you can upload PDFs. You might already have operating procedures or some other documents that might be useful for the AI agent. So you can just add them here. So that's knowledge base. Then we have a really nice testing environment where you can test your agent in a few different ways. First, there's the voice tab. This is where you can talk to your agent directly from the browser and the conversation will show up here. You can also make a phone call to see how the agent will perform over phone. And then we also have a way to chat with your agents. Okay, so at this point, you will have instructed your agent, you'll have added knowledge-based information, you'll have tested your agent to make sure it works. Last part is deployment. And this is probably the easiest one. First, we have a few different channels you can deploy to. There's phone calls, which is our bread and butter. We started as a phone call automation platform, and at this point we've expanded to a lot more than that. The same exact agent can also be deployed to your website as a chatbot. You can either have a little floating chatbot on the bottom right corner, or you can also have a full width embed where maybe you want to have a support page or something like that. You can definitely make that happen, and you can configure all sorts of things in here. And then we also support deploying your agent to Discord as a Discord bot. If you want to do community management or automate internal team workflows, that's possible. We have a lot more channels coming up in the future. By the time you're watching this video, we might already have some of these available. We have WhatsApp and Messenger coming really soon. But then we're also working on enabling these agents for Microsoft Teams, Slack, email, and a lot more. Let's dive into phone calls for now. We are an end-to-end platform, which means we'll let you get a phone number, you train your agent, add the knowledge-based information, test your agent, deploy, monitor them, and everything in one place. We have one-of-a-kind phone number search engine called Number Compass. Let's see how that works. So first, we support phone numbers directly in the US and Canada. We can help you get phone numbers for other countries. Reach out to us for that. Let's pick United States. Crib Theory is a restaurant, so I'm going to pick restaurant here. I'm going to put the name. You can also add an area code if you would like a certain area code for your phone number. But then once I hit find my phone number, this search engine uses generative AI to find the perfect phone number for your brand. Now, we realize that phone numbers are the identity of a brand, and we want to make sure you have the right type of phone number. As you can see here, it'll find things like repetitive patterns or memorable words and a lot more. Once you have the phone number you want, you can just click on it and assign it to your agent. In this case, I've already assigned it to my agent. So let's go back here. Second part of this is picking a voice. So we have a huge library of voices to pick from. There's something for every type of brand. So feel free to play around and pick one that works for you.
Welcome to our software update. Welcome to our software update.
Hello, this is Echowin's installation.
Thank you for calling Echowin. How may I assist you with your account today?
Okay, I like Ava, so I'm going to go with her. There are some other things you can configure, so let's go ahead and save this. All right, that's it. Now your agent is ready to pick up phone calls. Let's go ahead and test it out and see how it works. I'm going to dial this in from my cell phone here and put it in speaker, so hopefully you'll be able to hear it.
This call may be recorded. Thank you for calling Crave Theory. I am an intelligent assistant that can answer any questions you may have. How may I help you, Kaushal?
Hey, I was wondering if I can get a reservation.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you. What day and time are you thinking of for your reservation?
Can I get a reservation for Thursday at 3 p.m.?
Okay, Thursday at 3 p.m. And how many people will be in your party, if you don't mind me asking?
There will be about 3 people.
Wonderful. For a party of 3, you can get an instant reservation by visiting the link we just sent to your phone. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's all. Thank you so much. Okay, as you can see, we were able to build an AI agent, train it properly, and test it out within 10 minutes. Now, you could probably see that as we were speaking to the agent on the phone, the transcript here was updating in real time. This is where the visibility features of Echowin come into play. Even though you're not picking up every single phone call yourself, your agent can pick up like 10, 100,000, whatever amount of phone calls you get at the same exact time. You'll still have full visibility into it. And that includes being able to see what all is going on in the phone calls as it's happening. We also provide you with call recording. And after about a minute or so, you'll get a lot more information in here. So one is call summary. So our platform gives you a quick summary of what happened during the phone call. And you'll also be able to get like a call score. The call score will help you get an idea of how successful the call was at a glance so that you don't have to dig into all the phone calls to see what happened. We also give you sentiment analysis information. This uses things like the tone of voice, the pace of voice, and the tiny little nuances in customers' interaction that even us humans would have a hard time picking up on. This will help you make sure that your customers are happy, and this will help you maintain your CSAT scores. All right, one thing I do want to mention is you might have cases where the call needs to be transferred or escalated. Our platform also provides you with transcripts for the transferred portion of the call. So you'll be able to see what exactly happened even after the AI agent hands off the phone call. Yeah, that's Echowin in a nutshell. There are a lot of other things I could talk about, but I'll save those for other videos down the line. Thank you for watching this so far. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and add comments because that will help us guide the future of these videos. Let me know if there's something that you would want me to talk about in the next video. Thank you for your time and have a great day. Until next time.